Okay, so if you're having conflicting feelings about what happened to Charlie Kirk, I want to introduce you to the term stochastic terrorism. All right, go look it up. Basically, what it means is terrorism by statistical probability. What you're doing is inciting hate so that one of the hundreds of thousands of people who listen to you eventually does what you want, and then you can just have plausible deniability. You could just say, my hands are clean, I didn't do anything. It was one out of the thousands of people who just listen to what I have to say. And it's very common if you think about it. The Austrian painter, for instance, I can't say his name because I'll get banned on TikTok, but you know who I'm talking about. He didn't personally pull any of the triggers. He didn't personally go down on the front lines. He wasn't on the front lines. He was in Berlin giving speeches. Osama wasn't personally on the flights, right? Like, he wasn't personally on the flights on 9/11. He was just giving speeches to his followers. Ayatollah Khomeini in Iran, he's personally, I don't believe he's personally ever unalived anyone, personally. But he's got millions of followers who are more than willing to do exactly what he says. Stochastic terrorism, all right? Just to give you, if you're part of a privileged community that has never had to face this before, let me give you an example that will really make this clear to you. Let's say I come to where you and your family live, right outside your house, right on your front door, and I start with a microphone telling people how absolutely terrible you are, how you're evil and you deserve to be unalived. I'm not doing it, by the way, but I'm just saying this. And then a crowd of like maybe 100 people gather. Just say 100 people. Like, you don't need enough of crazy people. You just need 100. And out of those 100, 1% of them, which is one person, actually decides to go ahead and do something. Like, he's been incited enough by what I'm saying to say, this family that lives over here needs to go. And then he does it, and I'm like, that's terrible. I wonder why that happened. I had nothing to do with it. I was just sharing an opinion. But they got what they deserve, essentially. Stochastic terrorism. All right, it's the way the world works, in fact. In fact, the most powerful people are not the ones on the front line, ever, in any country. They're the ones on stage. They're the ones on social media, mainstream media, giving speeches to millions and millions and millions of people. That is way more powerful. That is how this thing happens. That's how a lot of the political violence originates like this. Why is this a surprise? That should help explain what you're feeling right now.